Ugh. What up, JMS? Alright. Let's get that moved over there. Get another window open there. And we're here. We were working on implementing the one design. You know, I'm starting to just like tailwind this. V4 is quite nice. I haven't even looked at V4 yet. I haven't had the time to jump in and explore it yet. Ugh. Last I recall, we were working on getting. Yeah, I don't love that. This is hideous and horrible. Oh, God. I don't remember doing that. But that is actually hilarious. Oh, yeah, this is going to be like that dark color. Or no, it just. Oh, it's gradients. Let's try rerunning this. See where that gets us. How? Hey, rare Mulroy stream. Yeah, very rare. Oh, goodness. I know the music stopped. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna build something new probably tomorrow on stream for a day or two. We're gonna build a tool to sync Splitwise with You Need a Budget. And I have a version of this already that I've had running for years, but that recently broke, and I just need to rewrite it because there's better ways to do it with newer APIs. But if we look, YNAB, yeah, this thing has probably been the most impactful piece of software I've ever written. And we're gonna rewrite this with Effect. It's a little cron job that runs. And it syncs transactions between the two. We're gonna rewrite this to use the notification API from Splitwise rather than how I'm doing this here, because I'm doing some really hacky shit to determine if a payment is new, updated, or deleted. And the error rate of this has gone up. So it's time to rewrite. Man, I was using Sequelize for this. That's hilarious. I wrote this 4 years ago. This has been running every day for 4 years, just nonstop. It's a fucking little tank. We could rewrite it this morning. Let's. Oh, I really want to. Now that I'm looking at this. I was using Zod 4 years ago. Look at me go. There wasn't even clients yet for these APIs. Okay, I was at least using the official YNAB client, but I wrapped it. All right, let's see. Rewrite it in Gleam. I could, but we're gonna write it in EffectTS because it's gonna be faster, and I only want to spend like a day or two on it, ideally. All right, let's see if we can get this shit implemented here. The things I really want to get done is this bit, this chart here, and I don't know, this part. We're working on this part right now. We have this data already, except this closes per open. I don't have that stat in a queryable statistics. Let's see if I just want a good design that's not this. Let me try. Rewrite it in Rust. Listen, I would love to take the time to do the things, but it is a piece of software that I need running in my life that is currently not running in my life, and it will take a lot longer for me to write it in Rust or Gleam compared to just knocking out it in TypeScript and Effect. All right, this isn't terrible. Consolidate. Imagine this is on a dashboard page called, what do we call that? It was called, where's that screenshot? Analysis. On a page called analysis, for viewing a current client's data. These cards are just one small section. What is the software doing? So Justine and I use a combination of Splitwise and an app called You Need a Budget for our budgeting and finances. And this little script here, YNAB Splitwise Sync, which is open source. I get people DMing me on, not DMing, emailing me all the time for a way to run this because this is like a needed thing. But I can't monetize it because of Splitwise's API stuff. But anyways, this runs every, I don't know, 2.5 minutes or something on a Raspberry Pi I have up in my technology closet. And it runs and it grabs the most recent transaction and pulls the date off of it, and then it gets Splitwise expenses and filters with the most recent sync date, and then we do some logic that separates the expenses into new expenses, updated expenses, deleted expenses, and then a map that basically we make a lookup map to get O1 lookup by ID. And then we go through these and we do some logic to determine whether a transaction is new, whether it's updated, or whether it's been deleted. And if it's an update or a new expense, we log it to YNAB. But some of the logic is broken for deleted expenses and updated expenses. It's not working correctly. And I found this API, Splitwise API. There is an API for getting notifications, and we are going to use this instead because it has a type on it: expense added, expense updated, deleted, and then down here undeleted. This is also a weird problem that I have to manually handle. So what we can do is we can end up querying notifications, and we'll get notifications here, and we'll get this will give us an ID and a date, and we can use that to go look up the expense from the expenses API, right? Get expense information, and we can then, when we query this list, there's an updated after parameter, so we can just keep track of what the most recent process notification was. So we'll take this timestamp and then we'll feed it back into updated at every time it pulls, and then we'll get a list of everything that's happened in the app, right? We get all these things, and we really only care about expense added, expense updated, expense deleted, and expense undeleted. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. Let's make better use of our space and consolidate. Actually, you know what? We're gonna try something different. Desktop, desktop, desktop. Please turn this screenshot into a modern effective and good looking dashboard. Did you change back to the old monitor? No, I'm still using the new Dell. Yeah, I changed back to the old layout. My custom domain doesn't work on GitHub. What do you mean by that, Tyler? Yeah, we're basically going to end up making something like this. Make sure to include the important data points. Oh my God. Important data points, 1031 ratio, improvement table, and repeat details up. You may redesign them to look and feel good in a modern dashboard app. See you, Lalo. We're gonna have to figure out how to calculate some of this stuff, because I don't have the data for this particular report. We might be able to use the one report to figure it out. Okay, this is looking better. This is looking better. Let's make better use of our
functions.
Space.
Describe the world.
Less white space. Make sure that key indicators / stats are emphasized. And apply our theme / colors. Oh wait, I don't think I gave it the colors. I'm not in my project. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's okay. You need to post a Spotify link. The 10:3:1 ratio card has too much white space. Let's reorganize and come up with a better layout. Use, yeah, whatever. All right. This is enough to work off of, I think. What up, Air Medic? I've never configured a domain on GitHub, so I can't really help you. I mean, there's a couple ways to debug this. So your domain is, all right, let me see your domain name here. RIP. I'm going to trust crowd on this one. Don't open it. Good luck, crowd. Good luck. I'm not a coder, but I had some questions about getting a site built. Do you mind? No, go ahead. Feel free to ask, Medic. All right, let's jump over to the front, and we're going to try to build off of this design that we got cooking over here. How's this looking? So we're gonna, okay, we can remove the self-assessment section, because we'll do what we have now. We put the self-assessment in its own tab. So like if you look at our current card for this, is the app running? The app is running. So we should be available in localhost. So we go to localhost. Yeah, here we go. If we look at, I'm on the, I need to go to the coach view. We need to do Tim and Martin foo bar, sign in. So what we're gonna do is this section up here, we're gonna keep onboarding assessment, and we're gonna change performance metrics to be likely. How do we want to do this? Probably grab an analysis, metrics analysis, and, or I guess like analysis and opportunities. And we'll move, I want to know how long it would take to build a website like booking.com or Travelocity. That the site would also be like a phone directory as a second purpose. I mean, if you're building it for just yourself, you could possibly tap into APIs like that to build it at scale. Probably, I don't know. Like, there's so much that those sites do behind the scenes. But if you want bare minimum functionality for like booking travel, I don't know, 6 months to a year probably to match functionality right, you can move really quickly and slim down the functionality and probably ship in like a couple weeks to a month, depending on like how slim you can be and what APIs you can take advantage of. But they probably have a bunch of special agreements for fanning out and getting prices that are probably not available to us as just normal people building sites. All right, let's see here. We're going to take this code and we're going to come over to our library. Go to our projects. We're going to come in here and we're going to say, please apply our theme to this page. Theme and colors. Yeah, just the hard thing with sites like that is they aggregate data and prices from a bunch of sources, and anytime you're aggregating data from different sources, the data models are all slightly different, and the APIs or the pages that you're scraping to get that data can change at any time. So, like, to build a system that's resilient and works with not constant manual intervention is really, really hard. Scraping gets a little bit easier with AI. I've seen some really clever uses of AI for scraping. Um, but yeah, it's still really tough. Please always use Tailwind. Use Tailwind hex code, inline hex code, code colors / classes. Because I can't seem to get Tailwind configured right in V0. Now building a phone directory, that's a lot easier, especially if it's just personal. How much experience would someone like yourself need to accomplish this type of task? I mean, I feel like I could build pretty much anything given time. At this point, I've seen enough, especially like web app stuff. Like I feel pretty confident that I could ship most things. Um, it's just time and clear requirements and there we go. Let's figure out a better way to display the improvement opportunities and repeat sales opportunity data. They're both currently clunky and take up a lot of room. Finally, don't use red as a finally only use red for errors. Yeah, I work at Vercel. The fun part of this chat is going to be figuring out how to get this data because this is slightly different. And I'm gonna probably turn these from just normal views into materialized views. I'm thinking that's probably gonna end up being the play, and then we're gonna consolidate them all into like a super query. I haven't been following the project since the start, but do you use V0 only for UI related stuff? Yeah. I just use V0 to pretty much help me get design and stuff down. All right, this is pretty decent to work off of. All right, so we want to get something like this into our current display, which is, let's get these side by side. see if we can. I normally don't have a lot of luck when I tell V0 to try to like update a page like this, but we'll try. Now let's update our design to fit onto this page with you may make changes to the provided design, but keep the header main card see how it does. Bro, oh my god, I will download CleanShot today, I promise. I'll do it literally first thing when I'm done streaming. I feel like I said that last week, but I will actually do it so I never have to hear it from you again. I know. I know I said it on Friday. I'm remembering. Listen, my attention is terrible.
Functions describe
Yesterday
the
you
world.
said tomorrow. Please, sir, can I have V0? Just a little bit. Can I have a few more tokens, mister? Please, mister, just a few more tokens. Do we think this turns out good? I feel like it's not going to turn out good. I mean, it's not bad. It's close. It's close. I think I can prompt it. I think I can prompt it better and get something similar. Now let's update. You may make changes to fit onto this page under the Performance Metrics tab. If I had my work laptop in the room with me, I would go install it, because I think I have the license on my desktop, or my downloads on my work laptop. I already have it approved from Quick Service. I just need to install it. All right, let's see what this came up with. This like totally. One more try. Please use all the data that we originally had on the analytics dashboard. You don't need to copy years in bussiness or households. All right. So this gives me at least somewhat of a direction I feel I can at least do something with. So we need a tab for, yeah, let's just add our new tabs because we're going to need, at the very least, we're going to need a tab for analytics and opportunity. So if we go to routes, authenticated, main, under coach, client, ID, page.svelte, where are my, okay, I have good keybinds here. So we're going to have another tab here. Where do we put the tabs? The tabs is here. Performance metrics is going to take, it's going to be, what did we call it? Desktop. Analysis and opportunities. All right. So we'll change this to analysis. Analysis. That's not how you spell that, is it? Anal sys. Okay, it's right. And we'll come over here and we'll make that analysis. Do one of these, drop that in. This will be opportunity. Opportunity. And we'll come in here. What do you think about this? Can you imagine having this running on your bot using free API to scan for non-whitelisted URLs with UGC? What is... Wait, what is this kraut? This running on your slash a bot using free API to scan for non-whitelisted domains. Oh, against things submitted to chat? So like it would have stopped the person earlier from posting that phishing link? Is that what you're saying? Does the API give like a binary response? Get a URL. Get a domain report. I want to see a response sample. We could build that. I don't know when I would get around to it, but I would accept a PR to my Twitch overlay repo. I just lost. There we go. I just lost my Twitch chat. Where is it? Sample. No, it gives you this analysis object. Yeah, we could possibly do that. There's a typo and opportunity. We love typos. All right. All right, this isn't bad. This isn't bad, chat. So is that what's actually kept up there? income capture, which we have income capture already, right? We have that card. Referrals per ask, we have that card. I don't know what goes into closes per open, but we can get that card. We can just make a nice little like 4x4 grid or 3x3 grid or something to get this data in there and do it the same way as we made these cards. And then we have a nice little summary view up top, these like little cards, and we can nix this because this will go away. And below that, we can put, I don't know what's more important, this or this. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. I've got vision. All right. Opportunity. Yeah, we can like have it ignore links too that start with Spotify or YouTube or Discord. That way it's like really, or like we can basically whitelist some, like all the common links that get posted all the time in chat, so it really drives down any use. Let's just change this to activity. And we'll change this to onboarding. This will be analysis. And we can just render the same thing here for opportunity. And this will be activity. So we should see that change over here now. And let's unsplit these. Separate tabs from split view. Why did that just... Grid calls 4, should be 4. There we go. And let's make sure the starting one is, we're gonna make sure that's gonna be, right now I have it hard coded to a non-existent tab. Where do I do that at? Right here. Set this to onboarding. Why did that not work? Why am I not using that variable? Ah, right there it is. We want to do a bind value, and in here we're gonna make that active tab. There we go. All right, so we're gonna nuke this page basically to make it look more like this page. So let's the cards that we're gonna want, let's see if we can work backwards from some of these other stats, right? See if we can figure out closes per open. I'm gonna go grind beans and get my kettle going for the next cup of coffee this morning because I was up super late. So I will be back in like 3 or 4 minutes. And then we'll, I'm actually looking forward to, I want to get this chart built this morning, and I want to get, getting this chart built would be a good task this morning to get done. And then also figuring out how to calculate closes per open. Did I mute myself? No, I didn't.
Functions describe the world.
Okay, quick side
Functions
quest. I just ran out of
describe
coffee
the
beans.
world.
I've got one last cup to brew when I end up brewing this last one here in a couple minutes. I need to go find new beans. Black and white roasters. Chat, this is the best coffee you will ever fucking drink in your life. This sounds awesome. I'm going to try this. And then I need espresso beans. Do they make espresso beans? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I normally use I use a AeroPress normally just for single cups. Like the level of effort to the mouthfeel and the flavor profile I get, that like ratio is best for me, and I like using AeroPress for that because it's just like easy and it gets a really good cup of coffee. If I'm making espresso, I use a mocha pot. Dude, I'm telling you, their coffee, you can actually pick out these flavors in their coffee. It is unbelievably good. If I move away from Raleigh, like I will still order coffee from this place. It's that good. I have not tried a V60. I need to. It's on my list to try. Come on, DuckDuckGo. Figure out what I'm doing. I suppose the level of effort for a V60 is not that much higher than it would be for a compared to an AeroPress, huh? Same level of effort, basically. Yeah. What how would you compare the brew of a V60 to an AeroPress? Because French presses get a little too like acidic for me and like oily almost, and I found that doesn't happen. It's probably the filter. Um, yeah, I could fuck with the V60. Maybe I'll order one and give it a try. God, these all sound awesome. I don't like cherry though. Okay, I'll get that ordered then. Yeah, dude, same. All right, let's make these cards. So the cards we need to make now are we wanted to figure out how to calculate closes per open. So let's go to our Google Drive. All right, here we go. Selling efficiency, and the thing we're looking for is closes per open. Closes per open. I wonder if that is the stat. cases opened over or closed interviews over opened. I bet that's that stat. I wonder if we see that. Do we see that over here? Fact finder submitted live, percent income captured. What if? We're gonna want this here. I know this chart, this data is important. See if we can convert this into a, because this has some of the stats on it, right? If we look at what the analysis tab has, right, this has qualified suspects. I think these improvements are this. Increase paid for ratio. Increase the percent income captured. I think these 3 rows right here correlate to this right here. And fact finders. I just need access to their Power BI. That would make my life so much easier. All right, here's, oh, I have the fucking data points right here. Let's go. Closes per open. Oh, we can calculate this. Let's go, chat. All right, we get to write some SQL. All right, sum of placed. I want to see where this chart came from. All right, let's just calculate closes per open quick. So closes per open is going to be W15, which W is just CL, which do we have that in our database? Performance row. Is this filtered? Yeah, we're filtered down to the most recent. There should be a CL column. CL. Okay, so we have CL. We can get that. Let's move this down to here. We're gonna open up a scratch pad to write some more views here. Close tabs to the right. You can close that, and let's get a new query console. I might already have one open. How do I fucking find those? Scratches and consoles. Yeah, I have a bunch open. Yeah, that's the one we want. Let's move that over there, close that out. We can close our files tab, close that tab, and we'll bump this over to the right. And now we want to, would we say that the over to T15? And T was closes over CO, CL over CO. And we want it at the, it's taking the total. Okay. So let's come in here. What does this come out to? Oh, that's that old query. That's not the, I'm not in the right scratch pad. We want, it's not that one. So let's close that. Delete. Okay. Console 1 is, we can keep that one open, and actually we don't really even need that one. Console 2, don't need that one. These are all old scratches. Console 3, activity event stuff, don't need that anymore. We have that working really well. console 4. We might be able to work off of that one, and we don't need this one. So we'll just work, we'll just delete them all, fuck it. And we'll just say new scratch or query console, and we'll rename it to, Jesus, get out of here. Maybe I can't rename it. All right, fuck it. All right, so we want to get, let's actually open up our views over here because these are going to be similar to what we want to do. So if we look at income captured and we get the SQL for this, generate DDL, modify view. Yeah, let's just grab the SQL for that because it's going to be similar. And we'll come here, paste that in there. That's not right. Paste. Why didn't that open? Modify view. A, C, C. Paste. Dude, that's so annoying. What? There we go. That's better. Let's reformat that shit. We don't need this. And we want, get rid of that. And that should run now, right? Whoops. Yeah. We don't need to create a view. We just need to select the query. Yeah. There we go. All right, so we want to select the report ID, the user ID. We can get rid of this stuff, and we need the, this will be as user ID, and then we want the row, report row dot co as what we think that is. What does the closes per open? We'll just do CO right now because I don't know the full context of that. And then we want CL as CL. And then we want another one, and it's going to be report row dot CL divided by report row dot CO, and this will be as closes per open. And if we run that, we should see how many rows. Do we really have that many reports? Let's filter and grab the most recent row, or the most recent report. One of these, we fixed the reports to get the goal column. I don't know if you guys remember that. So we want this report ID. So it ends in H0. So let's filter down to H0. And we'll do the same over here. We'll just add a where clause. We'll say where report dot ID is equal to, we'll copy this, paste that in. There's probably a semicolon. Yep. We run that. We get a ratio of 1.46. Is that what we see in our data? 1.55. The benchmark. I don't know where these must be hard-coded benchmarks. What is this guy? Getting these numbers to 100% would be almost a 30% increase in production. And that is F24. F24. Oh, okay. So you have like this hard-coded benchmark. All right, let me catch up on chat quick. All right, I missed quite a bit here. I use an espresso machine, strong coffee, subtle flavors are lost using an espresso machine, they say. Drinking a V60 cup right now, nice. Just takes more skill practice. I hate French press, yeah. Same, yep. Hi, I'm new here. What's happening? We're building a app for a financial advisor to coach other financial advisors and speaking coffee while I build shit. Did you pick Svelte for its quickness, uniqueness, and ease of use? I picked Svelte because I worked with one of the Svelte Kit core team members was on my previous team at Vercel. I worked on a team called Lifecycle, and I worked with Elliot from the Svelte team, and he convinced me to try Svelte 5. Okay, so I missed a very obvious UI. Lol. So we can calculate these benchmarks dynamically, I'm assuming. Or we can store them in like another database table or something that we can update. But it's probably better just to calculate them on the fly. In fact, we could just do it like here, right? I don't know what CO and CL stands for.
Describe the world.
So the stat is closes per open. So that's a close. That's an open. I don't know what the C stands for. Closes per open. Closing cases. 146. That's the same number we got down here, right? Just multiplied by... Yeah. That's the same number. I don't know what OCS stands for. So it's closing interviews over cases opened. All right. So this is as cases opened, and this is what did we say? God damn it, my memory is so bad. Closing interviews. As closing interviews. And then we can get that stat, and then the thing they are benchmarking against is on analysis 1.45. Benchmark. So this would be I don't know how they decided to style this. So that would be target. Let's call that target instead of benchmark. So we'll come in here and we'll say what did we just say, 1.5 as, how do I do a constant? Can I just do that? It's like a thing we can do. Target closes per open. All right, so we can make all right, let's take this query and we're going to move it into our code, and we're going to make a stored procedure for this. Queries, or not a, not a query, not a stored procedure. We're going to make a view. So let's comment that, and we can collapse this bottom part. We can yoink 20 down, yoink that, paste that in there. This will be referrals per ask, and this is going to be closes per open. Closes per open, and we're going to have this SQL, and we'll replace this SQL here. And we can get rid of the where. And then in here, we're gonna have report ID. This will be cases opened. This will be case or closing interviews. Number, and then we're gonna have closes per open. Whoops. Closes per open. It's gonna be closes per open, and we have target. Target closes per open. Target closes per open. Okay. That looks good, and we can run the migration there. We'll do bun run. What is this script? Migrate, drizzle, generate. Performance must be initialized. What did we do wrong here? Add back pg.view. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yep. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, the column names are super cursed. What up, Buffy? Did you end up reading? Yeah, I did end up reading the Bun 1.2 stuff. All right, let's see here. Is this from Lord of the Rings? Is this The Hobbit, I mean? It is. It is. All right, so now we should have this data for all of our reports. We should have a new view in here. I love this song. It scratches my brain the right way. Yep, there we go. If we look at this now, we should... that was not the right view. Closes per open. Yeah, there we go. Great. All right, we got closes per open. Let's do the important data points one now. So important data points is going to have income. Yeah, great. So let's come into our console again. And we're going to say, we'll say this is it dash dash? Yeah. Closes per open. And then we can come down here, paste that in, and this is going to be important data points. And here we can drop those off. I'm assuming income per fact finder. That comes from S15. And Q15. So we still want the total columns. So S15 is total income of FFs. Do we have that? Report row dot total income of fact finders. Let's go. Whoa. All right, let's, can we minimize? Yeah, there we go. And then we need Q15, right? And Q15 is new fact finders. So basically go add a comma there, jump down to here. This will be report row dot new fact finders as new fact finders. And then we're going to get a ratio that is this over this as income per fact finder, right? And premium per life is AF15. AF is annual premium. So we'll do report row dot annual premium. Oh shit, is it? I don't know which is which here. Placed annual premium versus submitted annual premium. Oh, that's placed. It's placed. Placed annual premium. And the other stat was AD15, which is placed lives. And this is going to be placed lives. Yeah, there we go. That'd be placed lives. And then we put this goes over the second. As this stat is premium per life. Premium per life. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Do we get the same numbers here? Do we see, yeah, that number is good. 142,000. That's right. And then we should see for premium per life, 1790. Yep. Great. And now we want kept per month. And kept per month is D16, just straight up. It's the average. Shit, that makes things harder. All right, we need to be able to join two row types together here. That's a bit of a tricky query. This is data grip. So, fuck, this is going to be annoying. I need to do a query where I basically get these we need
Functions describe the world.
we're going to work off this query here. It's not perfect, but this is going to be everything in here that has report row is going to turn into total row. Right, and that's going to be the same query. Now we just need to join. We need to do a second join, I think. We can get rid of that one. We can get rid of this one. And then we need average row dot, what was that? Kept as kept. We think this works. Whoops, I see what I did there. Total row dot type. Hi.
You're in Excel?
Yeah.
Well, Sheets.
This is the data that the clients upload for Tim's app.
That's crazy. Where's your laptop charger?
Probably over beside the couch.
Okay, I'm gonna work in here because it's warm.
Okay.
And I need to do stuff for you, so.
This will be total. And this needs to be average row. I see what I did there. What is that keybind that does that? If we run this, we should, okay, there we go. 69, 69.7, okay. And now we can come back up here and we can grab the rows that we did some quick math on.
Quick math.
This one will come down here and hold on here. Is this from Dune? This sounds like it's from Dune. That comes after new fact finders. Paste that in there. This is total. Do that there. And then the other one we need is this one, premium per life after here. And these become report. That'll become total. And now if we run it, we should see, yeah, there we go. It's not Dune. But I knew you would think that. What is this? Just throat singing meditation. It sounds like Dune, Justy. I'm not even joking.
Should I tune in?
Yeah, put on your headphones and listen in.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have it just be really quiet.
I'm gonna shut this door because it adds just a bit too much light. So I'm gonna have to stand up in a minute because I'm getting blinded by the light. Oh snap, I just got invited to speak at another conference.
Where?
Carolina Co-Conference.
Oh. I was hoping it would be somewhere. Not in the US.
Honestly, I could vibe with this all day long in my office just playing ambiently.
The throat music?
Do you hear it yet?
No, yeah, hold on. I'm tuning in.
Don't play it out loud.
I know.
Okay. All right, so we've got this value. We need premium per new household. And that value is AF15. Where is AF15 at? That's the total row.
I feel like this is in the background of The Witcher when you go to like fight a swamp monster.
You hear it?
Functions describe
Yeah.
the world.
AF15 is annual premium placed, which we already have. Placed annual premium over, damn it, I lost that little column.
Damn it.
AE15, which AE15 is new clients. So let's grab new clients. And we want that from the total row. Dot new clients as new clients. And then we're going to do some quick math. And the quick math is going to be total row dot new clients. That was like divided by like 1.2 or something, right? Something stupid like that. and then it was annual premium over that. Total row dot placed annual premium divided by, and this would be as premium per new household. Premium per new household. And let's format that. And we'll give that the old run piece. And we should see 34. Okay, quick math worked. Excellent. What is this? A JS dev handwriting sequel? Bruh, don't group me as a JS dev.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
little
more-
camel guy.
I haven't for a while. I miss OCaml. Although Swift looks really interesting. Swift 6 came out and they're getting more serious about cross-platform development, and Swift looks like what I wish Go was. So I might build something with Swift in the year on stream. I just don't know what it will be. Oh, hush.
Do you remember?
We get lives, which is just AD15. So that'd be place lives. Oh, we have place lives. And where do these come from? Are these in that same block? Cases opened. Percent income captured. Cases open. Paid for submitted premium. I don't see these on this chart. Oh, paid for submitted kept per month. Paid for submitted premiums definitely on there. And that's AF15. And we've already got AF15, right? Yeah, that's annual premium placed over AC15, which is submitted annual premium. Winnie, relax.
She remembered that there's a ball under the couch that she had forgot about on Friday.
What are you doing? You can get it.
She can't.
Will you help her?
Dylan.
Placed annual premium. So we also want submitted. It should be submitted annual premium. Submitted annual premium. And then down here we can have oh, Winnie Marie. We get total
So pitiful.
Is that Bash Bunny in the background? Lol.
What is Bash Bunny?
What?
What's Bash Bunny?
She's a streamer.
Oh. Oh, about me. I thought it was in reference to the dogs.
Vapor is a nice framework for building servers in Swift. Yeah, I found Vapor on a search last night, so that does look like something I want to check out. All right, and this is placed over submitted. Placed annual premium over total row dot submitted annual premium as paid for to submitted premium. Is that what they call it on there? Paid for to submitted premium. Yeah, I guess so. It's a weird name. As paid for to submitted premium. Get a comma in there. And let's just make sure we get the right value on that. We get 0.67, 67%, great. AD15 over AB15, and AD15 is lives, so it's placed lives over submitted lives. Placed lives, so let's grab basically the same thing, right? Oh, this will be submitted lives as submitted lives. And then down here we have total row dot placed lives over total row dot submitted lives as paid for to submitted lives. And that should also be 67%. Yep, great. Relative standard deviation of meetings kept. Do these show up on the report? No, they do not. All right. Let's figure out where the targets come from, if they're dynamic or if they're hard-coded. Is O22 times 5. And what is O22? Business activity is QSO. So we want income per fact finder target. Income per fact finder, income per fact finder. And this is total row dot QSO. I have no idea what that stands for. QSO. Let's see if we can figure that out. So we're deriving the target for income per fact finder. QSO, qualified suspect obtained. So that is what we say, qualified suspect obtained. And then the stat was let's move that, like, I don't know, here. We'll do total row dot QSO times 1.5 as income per fact finder target, right? And let's make sure that math comes out right. We should see 213,000 for that. That doesn't look right, does it? 022. Oh, that's not right. 22. Ah, so it just takes the income per fact finder and multiplies it by 1.5. So we don't need this. I was wrong there. It is that times 1.5. Now, if we run this query, we should see 228. Or wait, where is this? Target 213, 213. There we go. Numbers line up. Great. And then we want the target. Premium per life doesn't have a target. Kept per month is just 60. This should be kept per month. And we want a I guess that's hard-coded. $60 as kept per month target. This person met their target. GG's. Lives is, oh boy, that's a fun formula. And AD15, I think that's placed lives. AD15, yeah, that's total placed lives from a report. And what is Q15? Q15 is new fact finders total. All right, so Q15 is new fact finders total. Hold on. Do we have that value in this table already? 85 placed lives. Where's placed lives? So we want this formula here, and Q15 is new fact finders. So this will be total row dot new fact finders, or new FF, I think they call it. Yeah, new underscore FF. Let's get rid of that equal. And this will be as placed lives target, I think. If we run that, place lives target, we should get 164. That's the right value. Great. And I don't think we need to grab these, right? Because I don't think we might need to grab income captured, but we'll see in a second.
Functions describe the world.
So we need cases opened. Although that's not in the table, right? Cases open, cases open, cases opened. I don't see 25, 285. I don't think we need that right now. But we do need this one. So those are just both 85%. Great. That's easy. So we'll just take this. This will be just 85. As paid for to submitted premium target. And hold on, we should probably make sure these are all in the same unit of measurement here. Ratios versus percentages. Yeah, we should multiply that by 100. Or really, this would be 0.85. And we'll do the same thing for this one. All right, let's see if we get all the right numbers here. All right, that all looks good. So we're gonna take this one and we're going to select it. And this is going to actually become our view for important data points. Just paste that in and throw that in a comment, and we'll copy this. In fact, we're just gonna have AI do this, because I don't feel like typing all that. Please create a new PG view titled Performance Metric Report Important Data Points. Is that what they call it in that report? Yeah, important data points. Here is the code for an existing view. I actually think that yeah, I did. And here is the SQL for the new view. Throw that in there, ship it. I should have put this on 4.0 mini. What data do we think is feeding into this chart? Premium versus kept. Sum of placed annual premium versus kept. I think we can probably chart that. I'm gonna go make my next cup of coffee here, chat, once we get this view in. Is this Jack Black? Hey, do you hear this?
No, I'm not listening anymore.
You should put your headphones on and listen to this.
When you get up and get your coffee.
Yeah. I'll grab your headphones when I do that.
Okay. Thanks.
All I have to do is pour the kettle over. I already got everything good to go.
Look at you go.
I know. Be proud of me.
I'm very proud of you.
All right. So that should have created our new database view. Let's verify that that happened. We should see a sixth view in here. Yep, there it is. And this is important data points. Boom. Nice. And we can do all right, nothing important there. All right, chat, I'm gonna go make my cup of coffee quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. All right. Why you don't use table aliases in your SQL requests? I don't know. You mean common table expressions? Is that what you mean? No, I heard it. I had my headphones on the entire time, Kraut. All right. Let me make sure I didn't copy over there. Yep, that looks good. All right. We want to get the next query we need is for that table data, right? This one, premium versus kept. So we need this total by month. So like it's going to be something like we can probably yoink that as a starting point, and this will be sum of premium placed versus kept by month. So we'll come in here, we'll get rid of this, and I know we grab premium kept per month. That's what we want, right? Yeah. So we want report row dot premium placed annual premium.
Functions describe the world.
Annual premium. I wish I could like see. How can I see where the data came from? Here we go. A2. A2 through A14. So it selects from here down AF14. Or what is this doing? AF2. Through A14 and AF2. So it's selecting the months, right? That's selecting the months. This is selecting kept. Yep. And then AF2 is, what is AF2? AF2 is annual premium, placed annual premium. Okay, so we were right. Why can't I get that over there? Jesus. Placed annual premium as they call it annual premium. And then we want report row dot kept as kept. And we're going to do it by month. And that should give us a bunch of rows for a report ID, right? Like this should give us should give us what? 12 rows. Yeah, there we go. Great. And then we can chart that data. So I'll take this and we'll yoink you and we'll go back over to our code editor and we'll create one more view. Right? Actually, we'll just have ChatGPT do it since that's already loaded up. Jump over here. Now do a view for this query called premium verse kept. Yeah, we extract. So what happens is a user will come in and they will, I can show you what that looks like. Localhost. Actually, I don't think I have the upload view on here. If I go Command Shift, is it Command Shift N? Localhost, and then I come in, what the heck? Is this not incognito? How do I get a new incognito window? Now if I go to localhost, so what happens is we'll log in as dylan.mulroy plus Ryan at gmail.com and my password will be foobar. Yeah, so there's this metrics upload thing and you come in here and you can drop in a Excel report that these agents will, their company will generate this, right? So I come in, upload. What happens in the background is that gets kicked off to a job queue server that's running on fly.io that parses all of this. And that is right here. So we have this job server that's just running perpetually, picking up jobs, processing them. So this just runs forever right here. Right, and we handle a message that comes in, which we would have just created one. And it would be handle process metrics upload. And in here we go download the file from blob storage. We convert it to a buffer. We parse it. All this stuff. So this is where we're basically turning the Excel sheet you're looking at into database rows. We want yank to R. Did we prefix? Yeah, we did. All right. And then we can go ahead and do a bun run generate. And go look at that quick. Should be fine. Migrate. Okay, now we should have the data to get the chart now. Let's just make sure that that looks good before we move on. Triple check our work. We get another view. We get premium versus kept. Cool. That does seem like a weird stat, right? Like plotting this annual premium. Oh, no. It's not target. That's just kept. What is that like the churn, do we think? Is kept pretty flat? Yeah, kept is pretty flat relative to premium kept or premium. All right, well, we can, let's load this new data. So in the server, let me make sure I didn't miss any chats. Is the plan eventually to ditch the Excel sheet? No. Nope. Right now, this coach works with clients from a specific firm, and that report is a very standardized report for every agent at that firm. And we don't have access to the data that goes into the report. So we are reliant on the report for our data. So we will always need to upload that report. Okay, so we need to change how we're fetching data in here, because the first thing we need to do is, let's actually think about the shape of data we want, right? Right now, the data we're returning is going to be client answers. This gives us our onboarding tab. The reports view has the report itself, and then these summary views. We don't need the rows anymore. So let's forget about this row. So like if you were to look at our app, right? This table we don't actually need. That's sus that it has that twice. 3 times? Is that not filtering? What is that query? Hold on. Get onboarding performance metrics report by user ID. Oh, I see. This should be dot limit 1. Oh, that's not right either. All right, what is this actually saying here? We're selecting from the reports. We're left joining on the performance metric row for the report ID. We're getting the rows. Oh yeah, we're just getting, this isn't even the right query. I don't think I have a way to get the onboarding report ID, because it's really just the first one. Update this to only take the oldest performance metric report based on created at. I think we might need a sub-select here. That's not what we want. Because we really need a, this is why I don't like ORMs. Because if I want to write this SQL myself, it would be like select star from performance metric report, and this will be report. Where user ID is equal to, let's go find a user to grab here. So we'll just grab this one, copy that back over here, throw this in. That's good. And now we want to select star from performance metric report, order by report.created at ascending. Where do I do that? Is that the syntax? Is that not the syntax? That is the 8. Why is this upset? Ordering. What? Am I crazy?
Yes.
I can. Oh my god. Yeah, I did that right. Is it just ascending by default? Of course, I pick a user that only has one report. Report. Copy. Isn't that the ID we used? Three rows. Oh, yeah, there we go. Lol. And then created at 120. Okay, so it is just ascending by default, but that's fine. So can we just do... Actually, I almost had that. Why won't that come back? I hate Apple's window management. Limit 1. We're gonna yoink that, and we're gonna throw that into a subselect. I think I can just do SQL and do this. Oops. Oh, how do I assign that to a variable? Cons first report. Why would that not have the ID? Why? How does this work? Query chunks, should inline, query with typings. I just want like the columns. I started using aerospace, but then I stopped. All right, we're gonna try to do this real quick. Drizzle sub select. Select from subquery. Here we go. Okay, so it's db. It's going to be db.select.from this SQL statement. And we're going to, let's see if I can put that back in here, that generic type, if that gets us, oh, come on, TS server. Performance metrics report. What do you get me? Undefined. Do you take a generic parameter? It returns a PG select builder. Does from as SQ. Mount type very. What? db.select from. All right, well, hold on. We don't need that, right? We can do, let me make sure that I don't have a meeting right at 10. No, okay. We can select from performance metric report. And this is going to be dot where. We can pretty much grab this, right? And we'll do order by ascending performance metric report dot created at. So this will be that, and then we want to do limit 1.
Functions describe
now we get
the
that.
world.
Yeah. Okay, now we don't need that type. We shouldn't need this order by now, because it's going to be
functions describe the world.
all right, that should be fetching us the rows now. What? Table name first, performance metrics. Crab rave. And then they reference QSQ.
Baxter.
What am I doing wrong here? Left join. We're selecting from that. I guess we could just I do. You're my first meeting of the day, Anders.
Woo.
Let's see here. Do I have to call dot prepare first? I don't understand what I'm doing differently than what it's telling me to do over here. So DB select. All right, we're just gonna rename this to subquery, right? SQ. We're gonna come down here. This is SQ. SQ cannot be specified more than once. Where do we think we're getting specified more than once? From performance metric report. And we want to join Can I select, I want to select from a subquery. Can I do that? Like, is that a valid thing that's okay to do? Like, if I just do this. Of course not.
Speaks the gospel of the camel. I speak the gospel of the dunes. The sand is in my veins. Come ride a camel with me today.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks, Nate. Yeah, like this, the query I actually want, right, is like, we'll do with most, or onboarding report as this, right? Then we can select star from onboarding report, right? This should work as a common table expression. We get 1, and then we're just gonna break SQL, and we want to just I don't know, let's go look at what this has here. Get onboarding, we'll yoink you, go back up top here, get out of our undo tree, and we'll paste that in. And this is just gonna be literally SQL. And then we just join the row, report row on report row dot report ID is equal to report.id, right? This should give us what we're looking for. That's some crazy formatting, but if we run that, we get all the rows. Yeah, there we go. That gets our first report. So let's just copy this we'll yoink that, and this is just going to become how do I go db dot select dot from? Can I do this? Is this going to be cool? Can I prepare this? Yeah, I can prepare this. Okay. I need to figure out how to get a SQL placeholder in here, right? This needs to be SQL.placeholder. That does need to be wrapped in strings, but this will be user ID. Right? I'm hoping this works. Damn, that was a close one. Undefined is not an object. Great, that's very good. Oh, because I didn't assign it to a variable, because I'm dumb. No. Fine, we'll do a subselect. Can't I do this? I swear this is valid SQL. Drizzle's making me want to stab my eye out right now. What's this upset about? Okay. All right, is that all I needed? Is as report. We should still get 19 rows when we run this because it's effectively the same query. What's that? Get rid of that. We do this. That runs. All right, if this doesn't work, I gotta wrap up. Nope. Near select. Dude, Drizzle's pissing me off. All right, we'll figure this out tomorrow. And then we'll get that UI built. And if we can get the chart and that other card in, we'll work on the budget app that we're going to do tomorrow. And we'll go from there. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And let's go raid What do we got here? Going. Let's go raid Eduardo. It's been a hot minute. Eduardo is working on making a programming language called Teika. It's super cool. He's building the language in OCaml. We'll see you tomorrow.